This Talk with Angelo live the day before New Year's Eve. This is the last Talk with Angelo live that we're going to be doing for 2021. So the next time that we're on, we actually won't be on next Thursday. I'm going to actually be out of town, taking a little vacay, but then we'll be back on the following Thursday, 7 p.m. Central, Talk with Angelo live. So definitely want to hit up this last Talk with Angelo live before the end of the year because we're rolling out. The end of the year's here, and it's a time to reflect back, look at where we've accomplished, what we've done for this year, if we're happy with the results of what we've done. It's been a very interesting year in the real estate market, in the stock market. I've hoped that you guys have all had a prosperous year. You've been able to grow, expand, and take your life to the next level, because that's really what it's about, is reaching the apex, the pinnacle of your life. The thing is, you'll never know how far you can actually go unless you push yourself and you try to do everything that you can to go to the next level. So, and that's really how we're different. We're not just a mortgage company making loans to people. We're really transforming people's lives, helping people to ascend, to go to the next level, and educating people, empowering them. That's something that we do, but we're really here about, hey, Sherry, what's up? I rent a home from someone that has now deed. Can I own the house? That's a good question, Sherry. I'm going to answer that question for you. So on a deed. So let me ask you, Sherry, did they deed the house to you, or who did they deed the house to? You said you were renting the home. So we need to find out who is on the deed to the property, and then are you trying to buy the house, or are you trying to get a loan to purchase the house? I need a little bit more information, and so if you can help me to give me some of the details, I can figure out. They died in 2015. Are you related to them, Sherry? Are you related to them in any way? Did they deed the house over to you? Who did they deed the house to? So I try to answer everyone's questions as fast as I can, as best I can. They did not deed the house from anyone. Well, who owns the house then? Is it in a trust, or is it in a probate? Because I would need to know. I just need to find out a little bit more info. Are you trying to buy the house from them? It depends. The best thing probably to do is if you want to give me a call or text us at 832-431-6331. Okay. The bank still has the loan on the house. All right. Okay. So what they would have to do is the heirs that are related to the deceased. Okay, the heirs that are related to the deceased would have to prepare an heirship of affidavit, and the heirs that are related to the deceased would have to sign on their behalf to sell the home to you. The number is 832-431-6331. You can call or text us there, Sherry. Good evening, Kevin. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in for the last Angelo Christian Live for 2021. Again, we're getting ready to go into 2022. Right around the corner. I hope that you guys are ready to have, this is going to be your year. So everyone say that with me. 2022 is your year to excel and grow, to take your life to the next level. Yes, we can help you with that, Sherry. I've done many loans like that, so give us a call or text us. We help you figure it out. Yes, I've done many loans where, somebody's died that's owned the home, and somebody else wants to purchase the house now, and sometimes it's very complicated. Don't worry, we can figure that out for you. Okay, we've done many loan transactions like that where we've had to figure out. Hey, Dennis, good evening. Thank you so much for watching the channel. Yes, this is going to be a great year for everybody. I'm optimistic and also realistic and hoping that everyone here that's watching the show and the channel is going to be prosperous, that everyone's successful, and that they can really take their life to the next level, because that's really what we're about. And I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about tonight. Another show that we're going to be adding for 2022, live call with Angelo. So right now we do the Talk with Angelo on YouTube Live. but starting next year on the weekends, and I'm curious to see what you guys think if we should do this on a Saturday or Sunday. We're going to be doing a call with Angelo where you can actually call in and talk to me directly and ask me questions about your scenario or your situation, okay? And we're going to do it right here, on the weekends. You'll be able to call or text in 832-431-6331. I'll take your call live, and then you can just break down your scenario. See, here, it's just a chat, which is good. We're still going to do this, but I also want to add the call with Angelo too, because I think that's really important. So starting 2022, we'll be doing the call with Angelo. If you guys can give me your opinion down below, if you think Saturday or Sunday would be better for the call. I know I want to do it on the weekend, but I'm not sure if I want to do it on Saturday or Sunday. I was thinking, Saturday or Sunday morning or Sunday evening. So just curious to see what you guys think. Saturday, Super Saturday. That's a good idea. Super Saturday. I like that, Sherry. I like that, Super Saturday. And so the idea behind it is you guys can call in, talk to me, ask me questions. Because I like to chat with you on YouTube, but it's not the same when you can actually talk to somebody. I prefer to talk to people. So and then that way you can your scenario, Sherry. If I could talk to you, I can figure it out very fast. It's kind of hard to do it on the YouTube Live and just kind of texting, which I like doing the YouTube Live. But I think the call with Angelo is going to be much better. So we're going to start that. We're going to start that next in January. So just be ready for that call with Angelo on the weekends. We'll think about Sherry's Super Saturday. I do like that idea, Super Saturday. So anyway, a lot of things. The personal touch is probably, I agree. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about tonight is for FHA in 2022, they have increased their loan limits. So that's a big, huge thing. And I talked about this last week before Christmas, that FHA has increased their loan limit. So before with FHA, the maximum loan limit was $356,000, and they've raised it all the way to $420,600. So this is a huge increase for FHA, and they've kind of piggybacked off of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have raised their loan limits. So FHA's raised their loan limits too. So this is awesome that they're doing this because people are able to purchase a home at a higher price, up to $435,000, and get FHA finance. That means low interest rates, flexible credit requirements, low money down, and a higher purchase price. Before, if you were buying over $356,000, you had to go to conventional, and you had to have excellent credit to qualify. But now, because of the FHA increase, you only need a 620 credit score to purchase a home over $400,000. But before that, you had to have a 700 credit score with conventional to qualify. So this is a big shift in the right direction by the Federal Housing Administration to help consumers to be able to qualify for their loan. And I'm a big advocate of FHA. I've been doing FHA loans since 2007, over 15 years. And I love FHA. I think it's a great program. It helps a lot of people. And you really can't beat the program going down to a 620 credit score up to a $420,000 loan amount. That's a $435,000 purchase price. And you have low interest rates. Interest rates are as low as 3.5%. The down payment is as low as 3.5%. So it's a very attractive program. There's no location restrictions, no income restrictions. You can buy a 1 to 4 unit, which is very promising. So if you're looking to get an FHA loan in 2022, please reach out to us because it's a great program and it's very affordable right now. Interest rates have dropped in December in 2021, so you have a lower interest rate environment. So with lower rates, now you also have expanded loan approvals, flexible credit requirements. It's a great time to think about buying a house because interest rates are really low. The key thing is that are you able to find a home? Can you find a home that you like? And that's really, good evening, Angela. Hope you're doing well. Do you help families that are low income and on government assistance that have some savings? Well, hey, Marie, thank you so much for reaching out. So the thing that, it depends, Marie. One of the things that us as a lender, we're bound by, certain regulations and requirements, like with debt to income ratio, and looking at your financials, because loans require the ability to repay an income check. The thing that is important is, do you have enough income to qualify for the loan? And sometimes, you may not meet our threshold requirements, but there are government assistance programs like the USDA Direct. The USDA Direct program is specifically designed for low income families, and the interest rates are super low, like 1%. They go with loan programs as much as 40, 50 years, I've heard. That's a great program. There's also, local, depending on what state you're in, down payment assistance programs. There's also NACA. NACA is a national program. Yeah, there are a lot of programs depending on the state that you're in. Also, NACA is a very popular program. I've heard that NACA takes a very long time to get the loan processed. So USDA Direct is a great program. I'll tell you this, that home prices have risen significantly in 2021. And because of that, it's hard for a lender, if you're making less than $50,000 a year income, to buy a house in just the general market, okay? So if you're making less than $50,000 a year, it's going to be really tough for a lender to get you approved for the loan, all right? Now you can add other people's income to the loan and total household income, like if you have a co-borrower or a co-signer, and then you can use all that income to add to it. But really, you need a minimum of $50,000 a year minimum to be able to get a loan in the current market that we're in now. If you're making less than that, that can still be okay, but you may have to look at like a government assistance, like the USDA Direct program or NACA, or a government assistance program. So try the USDA Direct. They're nationwide. They have a direct office in every single city and state, major city and state in the country, or the NACA program. I mean, there's a lot of good programs out there like that. Those are some of the great programs that are out there. So I hope that helps answer your question, and it's a great question. So we talked about FHA. We talked about the call with Angelo, the live Angelo show. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, and I thought was very important tonight, is we have some new jumbo programs that have just come out. So you can get a jumbo loan with only 5% down. So this is a huge thing. You can buy a house up to $1.5 million, $1.5 million with only 5% down. Now that's crazy, because most people, most banks, most lenders require that you put 20% down if you get a jumbo loan. Jumbo loan means that you're getting a loan that's bigger than the conventional loan limit. The conventional loan limit, the phone number is 832-431-6331, 832-431-6331. So the conventional loan limit right now is $647,000. So if you go over that, you buy $1 million house, that's a jumbo loan. When you go to a jumbo loan, the underwriting gets tougher and stricter, because the risk is higher to the lender making the loan. So the underwriting gets tougher and stricter. So it means a lower debt ratio tolerance. That means more reserves you have to show, more money down. You walk into a bank, I promise you, $1 million home, they're going to want at least 10 to 20% down. The issue is that a lot of people can afford the payment. A lot of people make good wages, okay? But they don't have, $300,000 for the down payment. It's very hard in the era and the economy that we live in to save for $300,000 down payment, right? If you want $1.5 million home, you have to put $300,000 down plus closing costs plus reserves. You might have to show $400,000. So the issue is that a lot of people don't have that kind of money sitting around, right? So how do we get around this situation to have people be able to buy their home, their dream home, and put 5% down? So the answer is the Joe Grizzly. A pensioner might have to look at other low living states to be able to afford home and government. That's right, Joe. So the jumbo loan program, you can go up to $1.5 million with 5% down. You have to have a 700 credit score. It does require that you have 6 months reserves. It's fully documented, so we have to verify your income for the last 2 years with W-2s, pay stubs, or tax returns. So it's not a no-doc loan. It's for your primary residence only. No bankruptcies or foreclosures in the last 7 years on your record. And a debt ratio of less than 40%. Good evening, Pink Lady. Hope you're doing good. So if you meet these requirements, you can get a jumbo loan with only 5% down. So if you're buying in $1 million house, you only have to put $50,000 down. You don't have to put $200,000 or $300,000 down. So it's a great opportunity. Now, the loan doesn't have any PMI. The interest rate starts at 5.5%. So the interest rate is a little bit higher because you're putting less money down. So I do want you to be mindful of that. And you can always refinance the loan once you get in a better financial position if you want to, or if you want to put more money down, you can to lower the interest rate. But it's a great product for you guys out there if you're trying to buy a big house, a big dream house for your family, and you don't have a ton of money. But you have a great job, you have a low debt ratio, you've got great credit. It's a wonderful program for people out there that are hardworking, they have very good wages, they want a nice home, they live in an expensive area, and they don't have a lot of money to put down, and that's a lot of people. So if you know anyone out there that's trying to get a jumbo loan, please send them our information. Have them call or text us at 832-431-6331. We specialize in jumbo loans all across the country. We're a nationwide commercial and residential lender. So if you're looking for jumbos, we have them. We can help you up and hook you up. And we have conventional, and we have HELOC. We also have first lien HELOCs. We have jumbo prime. So if you want to do if you can put 20% down, you can get a 3% interest rate on jumbo. But if you're not in that position, you can't do that, then you can put 5% down and get a jumbo loan. So it's a really cool program for people out there that are trying to get a jumbo loan. So anyway, and the other thing I want to talk about, I want to go back to, and a thing that I'm very excited about, in addition to, we talked about jumbo, we talked about FHA. And if you guys, obviously, if you have any questions, please, don't be shy. Ask me any questions that you want. I'll answer any of your questions. This is an open forum, so feel free to hit me up. Please give me a big thumbs up on the YouTube. We need your help. We need your support. Share this with everyone. Remember also, guys, that we're still giving away free Amazon gift cards. If you give us a Google review, hook us up with a 5-star Google review at Angelo Christian Mortgage. We'll hook you up with a free Amazon gift card. All you have to do is text us the review that you did on Google. We're trying to grow. My goal is to get to 500 Google reviews. We have 412 right now. So I need 88 more to get to 500. And once I have 500 Google reviews, that's going to be happier. I'm happy now with 412, but I want 500 by the end of the month. And so I need your help. We'll hook you up with Amazon gift cards. So if you go to Angelo Christian Mortgage on Google, give us a 5-star review. Hopefully you love me enough for 5 stars, and then text me your email, and then we'll send you a free Amazon gift card. That's what we do to hook up our clients and our viewers. So anyway, so going back to self-employed loans, big updates. Marie, thank you, Sherry and Joe. I live in New York, but wanted to find a small home. Yeah, I would check in Virginia, the USDA Direct, or NACA, or check with some of the government programs like they were saying in Virginia, and see what you can find, Oh, thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that. We appreciate you for sharing that. That means a lot to us. So, going on to let's talk about self-employed loans. If anyone watching the show, or anyone that's self-employed, the biggest issue that they run into is getting approved for a home loan. Why? Because they write off all the income on their taxes. Most self-employed people have a lot of operating expenses, a lot of business expenses, and they're not able to get approved for a home loan. Hey, Jorge. You could do a land loan against that. It may be a hard money loan. It might not be the best terms, but it can happen. Yes, we have investor loans. So we have investor. So to answer your question, Jorge, you could do a land loan, probably get 50% of the value. If it's worth $100,000, the lender may give you $50,000 against it. It's probably going to be a high interest rate. But yeah, you can definitely get a land loan. It's probably not going to be the best of terms. I wouldn't go in having the best expectations on the loan terms. I think the interest rate would be high, but we can definitely look at that for you. So reach out to us if you want more information about land loans. On investment properties, yes, there are many different types of investment property loans. You can do a full doc bank loan. You can do a no documentation, non-QM investor loan. You can put a loan in your LLC or your company. So you can do fix and flip. You can do rehab. You can do bridge. You can do long-term rentals. You can do Airbnb. There's so many different type of investor type loans. Yeah, so appreciate you, Jorge, for touching base. Thank you, man. There's a lot of different type of investor loans. So it really just depends on what you're trying to do. A lot of investors that I see, they want to put their properties in the LLC. So if that's you, we can put the properties in the LLC. Okay? So just, we need to know what you're looking to do. We also have we do investor no income verification loans. So we also help if you're trying to buy a fix and flip and you need money to fix up the property. We can help you with that too. We have those type of loan programs. So we just need to know, what you're trying to do, and then we can kind of cater and customize the loan for you based on, what your goals are. Because we have all different types of financing. If you're trying to do multifamily, you can do multifamily, 1 to 4 unit or 5 to 200 units, based on, the size of your portfolio. So investor loans is the hallmark of what we cater to. We cater to a lot of first-time buyer, a lot of veterans, and a lot of investors. That's our market. First-time buyers, veterans, investors, self-employed. These are the main people that we help in America, from all over the country. All over, from Hawaii, New York, California, Florida, Texas, you name it. We have all different types of loans that we help people with. So multifamily, in Massachusetts. Massachusetts is a great market for multifamily. You can buy a 2-family, a 3-family, a 4-family. You could even do it with FHA financing or VA financing and get low interest rates, low money down. You can do conventional too, depending on how many units will determine the down payment. So there's a lot of things that you can do. And the great thing about multifamily is that, the other units, the rental income goes towards your income to qualify. Yeah, Washington, D.C. is a great area for rental properties. Washington, D.C. obviously is the heart of America, and very expensive place to live. And a lot of people have to pay rent over there, because the real estate market is so expensive. So, rental properties, a lot of people want to get into the rental game because they're trying to create that mailbox money and create cash flow. Yeah, you can buy investment property for an investment, and you can create extra cash flow. And we have investment property, multifamily, no documentation loans. That means that there's no income check. So on the loan application, you leave your income completely blank. All we have to do is check your credit, but we don't check your tax returns, we don't check your W-2s, we don't check pay stubs. Now, if you buy a multifamily and you have an FHA on your primary and you want to buy an investment, then we have to do a conventional for you, okay? Joe, it depends. That's a good question. The issue is that when you say get a personal loan to buy a house, the thing that, the issue you're going to run into is, are you saying to get a personal loan to buy the house in cash? Or are you saying to get a personal loan to buy for the down payment to get a mortgage? You can purchase in your LLC. Yes, you can purchase the investment property in your LLC. That's fine. On an investment property, you can certainly do that. Absolutely. You can use your LLC. That's a great, and the LLC is recorded for the title. We still have to check your credit, and because you're the manager of the LLC, is Sherry, yes, very expensive. That's why I want to know more about how to obtain a rental property. That is an FHA loan. Yeah, the only thing with FHA is for primary residence only. So if you're trying to do rental properties, we'd have to look at conventional. Like if you're trying to buy that house that you're living in, that you could do FHA with that. But if you're trying to do rentals, yeah, we need to talk because it seems like you got a lot going on, and I need to talk to you to see what you have because we can talk through it and figure it out. Okay, that's the best thing to do is kind of talk through your situation, and we can figure out. I'm currently waiting to close on my primary residence. I also own a vacant lot. Yep. Jorge, I'm sorry I missed your question. I'm sorry I missed that. You said something there, and I missed the rest of what you were saying. So post that again for me, please, if you can, or if you could just copy that and repaste it, because I think you're asking me something about the down payment. Are you trying to use the equity from the land for the down payment to purchase your house? You could do that, but obviously I didn't think I am a NACA member. We'll go to them. Okay. Yeah, just check and see. I don't know. I mean, I have mixed reviews from people tell me about NACA. Some people don't like it. Some people do. I've personally never used it. And I had given you my info, said that you were going to come back to me. Okay. I'm not sure, Jesse. If you want to reach out to us, I apologize. I don't know what happened, but if you call or text us at 832-431-6331, we'll be happy to take a look at your situation and see how we could help you with it. So, okay. And then Joe, I don't know if you saw my question back to you. Okay. Yeah, just give us a call. Yeah, we get over 2,000 emails a day. So I don't know. I would recommend calling or texting. It could be difficult if you're sending emails, and sometimes the emails get lost. So, but Joe, the question about the personal loan, I need to know what you meant by that, because the personal loan to buy the house in cash, or the personal loan to for the down payment for a mortgage. Because if you do a personal loan for the mortgage, you couldn't do that. But you can do a personal loan to buy the house in cash. So I hope that answers your question. That's a good question, though. So anyway, what else do we got? We talked about self-employed. We talked about FHA. We talked about Super Saturday. Talk with Angelo. I like that. So that's a good one. Anything else that we have that y'all want to go over? I think those are the main things. Going into 2022, I always use the word cautiously optimistic. I'm hopeful that it's going to be a great year. I really want it to be. I want us to get out of this COVID mess and focus on, living again. And it just seems like every turn that we take, we get, hit again with COVID. And, it's become a reality, something that we have to live with. And it seems like this virus is going to be here for a while, and we have to try to make the most of it, and try and live our lives around it, and it's unfortunate. I had a employee last night that his brother just passed away from COVID, and it's sad. It's very unfortunate that it's everywhere, and I hope that 2022, as far as I know, the most I've seen, KC, is 2 ADUs. I haven't seen more than that. I'm not saying you couldn't do it. I think you have to check probably with your county and see. The most I've ever seen is 2. So that's a good question, though. We're seeing more and more of that, especially in California. California is synonymous for adding or having ADUs to the property. So that's, I think maybe a few years ago, is it possible to have a residential loan? Yes, you could do that, Jorge. But the thing where that could come into an issue with your primary lender is your debt to income ratio. I don't know if your debt to income ratio will allow you to do It may. That's a good question, Casey. That's a very good question. It may. The laws in California are very tricky with real estate. You know, you have a lot of restrictions with tenants, rental properties, rental income, managing that, construction law, zoning. You know, it's a great state, you know, a very beautiful state. It's just there's a lot of laws and restrictions over there that you just have to be really careful with, and make sure you have a good real estate attorney that's guiding you along the way, because that's very important. So, but anyway, Jorge, going back to your question, you can get 2 loans at the same time. The question that's going to come up is, you know, with your debt to income ratio, if you're going to be okay with that. And I don't know. I don't know your situation, because if you buy the rental property, your lender that's doing the primary residence might be looking, man, you're already at a 40% debt ratio, and then now you want to, what do you say, Joe? Yeah, if you got a personal loan, if you bought the house with cash, that's fine. You just couldn't use a personal loan for the down payment, okay? Because you can't use a loan for the down payment to get a mortgage. So I hope that answers the question. Yeah. But yeah, so the issue that would come up in your case, Jorge, if you try to get both loans at the same time, what I would be worried about is your debt to income ratio and what the lender of your primary home is going to say about that. Not really so much the rental property, but your primary home may have an issue. So be mindful of that, because it could come up later, okay? If you can, the better to close on the primary first and then do the rental after. Close on the primary first, do the rental after. Be my suggestion to you, okay? Rental properties are looked at differently than primary residence. Primary residence, the debt ratio is very important. Rental properties, they use the rental income. So it's a little bit different situation. So anyway, it's great questions though, really good questions. So yeah, I mean, anyway, I'm very excited. We got a lot of stuff coming out in 2022. Regardless of COVID, you know, we're doing our thing. We're rocking and rolling. We're going to be optimistic and focus on making it a great year. Focus on getting back to networking, team building, you know, growing the company, growing the team, helping our clients. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff this year, and you know, so I'm still, regardless of what happens, I'm focusing on making it a great year, and I hope that all of you guys have a blessed year, and that you're successful, that you do well, and that you excel. You go to the highest level possible. Remember, we're always hiring people. We're always looking for great people. So if you want to get into the real estate game and you want to learn them and get a career in real estate or mortgage, we're always looking to hire great people. But if you have experience or you're new, you know, we have a whole real estate university where we educate people, we teach them. You know, send us your resume. Send me your resume. We'd love to hear from you. You can email your resume to angelo@chihomeloans.com. That's angelo@chihomeloans.com. If you want to get into real estate. A lot of people are passionate about real estate. They want to learn about mortgage. They want to learn about lending. So please reach out to us. Don't be shy or bashful. If you want to learn about this business, or if you are very seasoned, if you're a very seasoned loan officer or loan processor or underwriter, and you want to, you know, come work with us, please reach out to us. We'd love to work with you. You know, send us your resume to angelo@chihomeloans.com. We're always looking to add great people to the team. You know, that's something that we're very passionate and excited about, is building our team, helping them excel, helping them grow, and we love helping everybody, you know, go to the next level with their career. You know, that's one of my team members today. I was talking to Saeed. He's a loan processor. He said, Angelo, I want to become an underwriter. In 2 years, that's my goal. Can you help me to do that? I said, yes, we can help you to become an underwriter. So that's something that we do a lot of, and we're very passionate about that. So anyway, and remember, we're always giving away free Amazon gift cards if you leave us a Google review, on a 5-star Google review on Angelo Christian Mortgage. My goal is to get to 500 by the end of January. Help me to do that. We'll give you a free Amazon gift card. Just text me your email to 832-431-6334 and let me know that you did that Google review. We'll hook you up with that Amazon gift card. Okay. So now for the Amazon winner tonight, aside from the Google reviews, whoever answers the test question correctly first is going to also get an Amazon gift card. So we do this as a little tidbit. We do a lot of giveaways with our team, with our company. This is something that we offer to our viewers as another Amazon gift card for you guys hanging in, staying on the show, paying attention, learning something. We also will give you a free Amazon gift card. So whoever answers the question first correctly will get the Amazon gift card. So the question is, and we talked about it tonight on the show, so and I want to see who was paying attention. All right, so for a jumbo loan with Angelo Christian, what is the down payment for a jumbo loan with Angelo Christian? So who remembers when I talked about it earlier on the show? The jumbo loan with Angelo Christian, what's the down payment? Who remembers that? Because whoever answers that first is going to win the Amazon gift card. How much is the down payment for a jumbo loan with Angelo Christian? Who was paying attention on the show? Because whoever was paying attention is going to win the Amazon gift card. You got it, Shirley. Shirley got it. Yay! Shirley, you won. I'm so happy for you, Shirley. You got it. You got it right. 5% down. Good job, Shirley. We appreciate you, hon. Send us your email to get that free Amazon gift card. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Casey. You get it next time. So we appreciate all of you guys, all your help, your support. I wish you a successful, prosperous 2022. Have lots of fun with your family. Have a great time. Be safe. And we'll see you guys next year. Take care. Peace out. We love you.